louder. Yes, it's me. Look at this. I've got 3 eyes right on my tits. If this is the first video you've watched in a few weeks of mine and you've been wondering where I am, go back and watch the last video I put up. But I'm recording this a little bit out of order, but that's okay. It doesn't matter what the date is. It's sometime in April or May 2022. Whenever I've listed this, that's the date. So my name's JCK, and every now and then I do some videos to show my audience how grateful I am for their beautiful support and their generosity, and today is no exception. I've been inundated with gifts from people, and I think it's about time that I thanked you publicly, and sometimes I don't get a chance to do that. And I have a whole bag here of letters and correspondence that I want to sit down and handwrite letters back to people. You'd think I would have gotten it done in the couple of weeks that I disappeared, but I didn't do that because I was on a spaceship apparently. That didn't happen, by the way. Yeah, I've had a few weird theories about where I went when I was MIA. But I explain it in the other video. So I'm cool. I'm totally cool, and I'm very zen. And I just wanted to sit down and thank all of you. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Also, if you are not new to my channel, check that you are subscribed and click the notification bell. Also, in the description below is all of my links, including my mailing list link. If you are a long-time viewer and you're not on my mailing list, I would suggest you join my mailing list, because then when I'm MIA, I'll actually tell you where I am. Except this time I didn't, so I'm sorry to all the newsletter people, my subscribers. But I'm going to make it up to you all. If you are a patron, in my Patreon link is below. I am going to inundate you guys with lots of awesome stuff. This is my promise and my vow to you. I've been neglecting you guys because I was just so busy, and I was barely keeping up with what I had to do at home, let alone with YouTube and with all the content I was creating. That's part of why I needed a break. I just needed to recalibrate and work out what direction I was going to go in. So if you're in Patreon, guess what? I'm going to be doing lots of giveaways regularly, okay? And so that means regular draws to actually receive something, a gift from me. Really, really good stuff too. I've got quite a few things that I want to send to audience members. So if you're in my Patreon, you will be part of that. So if you want to join Patreon, I would suggest you join at the start of the month. Patreon has this weird thing where they bill you on the 1st of the month, and then they bill you again. Sorry, they bill you when you sign up. So if you sign up on the 30th, they'll bill you, and then they'll bill you again on the 1st of the month. And I can't stop it. I've tried, I've written to them. It's a thing they do. So I would suggest that you join at the start of the month, and then that way you will be billed when you sign up, and then you will, from then on, only be billed on the 1st of the month. Now, if that happens to you, if you have a real problem with that, just tell me. Email me, and I will refund. I will refund you the money that they've billed you twice for, okay? I totally will do that for you. I'll do that. Okay, so if it's, if you're, just write to me and I'll do it, okay? But I'll tell you, if you do sign up, we're going to do regular Q&As every week, every single week, Q&As for my Patreon members. This will allow you to ask personal questions, and I'm going to do psychic readings for you. I will be doing channeling, and I may do some dowsing, but I want to do not necessarily tarot cards, but I don't know if you've heard of Lenormand cards. They are the original tarot. It is like playing cards, very similar to my Russian gypsy cards, actually the same symbolism as my Russian gypsy cards, which I will also use, possibly. The only reason why I haven't done readings with those is because I need a very high tripod to be able to show you the layout, which is pretty impressive. So if you want those questions answered, we'll join my Q&As. I haven't picked a day yet when I'm going to do them. It more than likely will be a Friday in Sydney time or a Saturday, okay, more than likely. So I'll be doing those regularly. The other thing is every month I will draw a name out of the people from the top tier, and you will win a 1 hour free session with me. And that session could be, and it's a Zoom chat, okay, so it's either a reading for you if you just want to talk to me. Maybe you want to talk to me and tell me I'm a bitch or something. I don't know. I don't know why you're being my Patreon if that's what you think. But, you know, you'll win that. Now, I have to make up for the fact that I haven't done that for a while. So I might do a couple more than usual. I might do an extra couple every month. So that's for the people in my top tier. So that's for Patreon. Now, what I'm going to do is, so if you want to join, please do sign up. Now, I'm going to show you all the awesome stuff that I got from these beautiful people that have written to me. Now, first and foremost, this beautiful lady from England, Helen, she has gifted me before. I remember on my birthday, she gifted me a beautiful pack of handmade soap that she created and bubbly things, a bit like that shop Lush. And so it's Helen Jamie Masters. She painted me a picture. You got to see this picture. She said she hasn't painted for a while, but she just got inspired to do this painting. And I actually want to get this framed because I think it's fucking awesome and I love it. There's so much love in this. I actually felt this vibration when I was looking at it. So she just said, "Dearest JC, I felt so compelled to paint this scene for you. I haven't painted for 30 years. I hope you love it. Thank you for everything and your tireless strength and efforts through this rocky but wonderful experience, sending a world and universe of love, Helen." P.S. The title is on the back. So it's called Messages from Brenda. And look at this. Isn't this, can you see how beautiful that is? Look at these little angels. Is that a bit too, it might be a bit faded, but you can see the detail. It's a beautiful owl, one of my spirit animals. There's me with a red dress and beautiful hearts in the thing. And there's all these in the heart, in the center of the tree is carved these beautiful words like love, peace, golden age, power, ascension, abundance, come together, it is time now, unconditional unity, rebuild, healing earth, peace on earth, healing. And there's, they're fairies. I thought they were spirit guides. They're fairies, and there's mountains behind. And that's me sitting under Brenda. And it actually does look like Brenda. That's exactly what Brenda looks like. She's just out there. Amazing. And I love it. I just think it's gorgeous. I love these sorts of things. Helen, I called her by her middle name. Helen also sent me this gorgeous tiger eye pendant that has a tree on it. I just thought that was so beautiful. So thank you so much, Helen. Thank you so much. What's next? I have a beautiful couple of ladies sent me a package. Lisa and Kath from Leaf Utopia. I haven't even, all I did was I pulled it out of the package, so I wanted to wait until I showed it to everyone to actually undo the ribbon. And the ribbon is gorgeous in itself. And this beautiful coral colour, looks like a, is it a pashmina? What is it? I'll show you all of this gorgeousness. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, wow. There's something quite heavy wrapped in this gorgeous package. Oh my gosh. The care that people take and the giving, the generosity. This is what I want everyone to focus on. The reason why I do this is it's not to show off or to say, look at what I got. It's to show you just how beautiful humanity is. Look at this. First of all, this is a gorgeous pashmina, which I do wear. I do wear pashminas, and I've been wearing a lot of coral lately. This is a sort of a pale orange. Absolutely gorgeous. And they have in this package, so this is their card. I hope this isn't backwards. If it is, it's okay. I will fix it later. That's Leaf Utopia, a Mother Nature hub for information, products, books and services collaborating with earth and people loving others. Forest bathing, peace, education program. How awesome is that? leafutopia.com.au. Kath and Lisa. They are Australian. And they've put, I just want to open this first before I read the letter. So they've given me a little package. The A to Z of inspiration. And, oh, isn't this gorgeous? It's a beautiful little, it's just got beautiful A to Z inspirational words and very high vibing words in there with beautiful little watercolors, illustrations. We've got a bookmark. Obviously there's a book. I can feel a book in there. Leaf Utopia, Mother Nature Gives Us Life. This would be actually really nice. Can you hear my daughter laughing? That'd be nice to colour in, actually. This is having a hard time focusing, so that's gorgeous. Postcards of our Mother Nature collection designs. So Kath and Lisa have got these beautiful photographs. This is from the Northern Rivers in Australia. This was where there was a lot of flooding. Ocean. This is from Northern Rivers as well. I wonder if they're from the Northern Rivers. They might be. Look at this gorgeous, the different, this is the fungi. Fungi. He's a fun guy. These are some of the pictures. And the bees. So these are some of the pictures that they've put together. And now they've got a book for me. So please look them up. Wow, there's just so much stuff. 10 Things You Should Know About Grief, Sorrow, Healing and Joy by Lisa Knight. So Lisa is one of the beautiful people who've created Leaf Utopia. And Lisa wrote this book. Feeling like a pick-me-up, open up any page and change your day. Let's do that. I'm feeling pretty good, but and she's put a little inscription in there. Dearest JC, thank you for sharing your journey of life within. Keep shining bright so we can all join together and radiate our love and remember who we really are. Exactly. It's exactly what we want to do. Okay, I'm just going to open it at any page. Sorrow prepares you for joy. It violently sweeps everything out of your house so that new joy can find space to enter. Absolutely. It's about clearing the old. It shakes the yellow leaves from the bough of your heart so that fresh green leaves can grow in their place. It pulls up the rotten roots so that new roots hidden beneath have room to grow. Whatever shakes sorrow from your heart, far better things will take place. And that's from Rumi, of course. And that's the image. So this is so beautifully done. Guys, if you want this book, this is found obviously at Leaf Utopia, 10 Things You Should Know About. I didn't realise the light was shining behind. She's written a letter. Dearest JCK, thank you for being the truth of who you really are. You inspire many of us. Please enjoy this gift, and if you feel others could benefit from my experience and heartfelt empathy, they can learn more about me and also order my book from our website, leafutopia.com.au. With so much loss in many forms right now, I hope we inspire others to renew or find their spark to join us in lighting up our new earth. Follow the natural law of our sacred and life-giving Mother Nature and reconnect for those who have lost their way. Together we can change a world. Blessings, Lisa. That's so beautiful. Now, Kath, I think, has sent a book as well. Hello, fellow Magi. I love this. Triunia. Wow. So this is Kathy Sherwood. So Lisa Knight was the other creator of Leaftopia. I really hope this isn't backwards. I don't know how my camera records. When people, animals and earth unite, magic happens. Yes! Dear JCK, glad you're you and here. That's a beautiful little inscription. There's Kathy on the back. Lisa, I don't have a picture of you. No. And Kathy writes with her beautiful flourishing script. Hey, fellow Magi, I'm reaching out to you to connect as I feel us visioning an alliance, those of us who know what we came to do, who remember how it should be and are committed totally. Let's thread our ways and forge our strengths with natural law and have it rule as never before. These small gifts are a get to know me. Please let me know your take on this. We have our world and many others to aid in the wonder of life itself, Kath. And she's given me her details, PS, other spaces on it, and an email. Okay, I haven't been looking at my emails, Kath, but I'll go and look for it, or I'll just email you guys. Thank you so much. That is so generous of you. I love it. I love the books. And I would love for you guys out there who are watching to check out their page. And I'm going to put the link below in this video. And this beautiful pashmina I'm going to wear, most definitely. I love my pashminas, and that's a beautiful colour as well. And it kind of goes with what I'm wearing today. Thank you, Lisa and Kathy from Leaf Utopia. I've got some more books here from another beautiful soul who, when I opened this, I was just like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. This is from all the way from California. Are you from California? Did you send me something? Deborah Kojima from California in the US. She sent me, and I've got to tell you, shipping is expensive. And when people do stuff like this, I'm absolutely blown away. First of all, it was in this beautiful cherry blossom package, and she sent me these two gorgeous books, which when I opened them, I was like, yes, because I'm doing so much spiritual work at the moment, inner work on myself. So these are voluntary controls, exercises for creative meditation and for activating the potential of the chakras. This is a book by a man named Jack Schwartz. And human energy systems. This is all going to be perfect for the plans I have, because I want to create, anyway, I'm going to create something, and it will have a lot of meditation in it. So she wrote to JCK with much love and appreciation. And I've got this beautiful card. And inside, Deborah writes, I hope she lets me read it out. G'day, JC. Hello from California. I woke up very early in the morning a few days ago, could not go back to sleep, and saw that you were coming on YouTube. I started watching. You were doing a dowsing session, and something came up about you being from Venus. Then again, a day or two ago, you mentioned being Venusian. I decided I need to send you these two books. I'm a native Californian, but in the late 70s until 1980 or 1981, not sure exact date, I moved back to California. During those years, I was not in California. I lived on a beautiful island in Washington, Vashon Island, I think, surrounded by trees, the Paget Sounds, ocean, a stream, nature, flowers, and fairies. While I lived in Washington, I had friends that had received readings from a lovely being who was named Jack Schwartz. I saw him, I think, 3 or 4 times over a few years. He told me and others he was Venusian. He was a lovely being and had amazing talents. He could see auras and persons' ray colours or colours and could aura colours and could diagnose nutritional deficiencies and different things from a person's aura. I certainly can't do that. I'm not that talented. He told me I have some through a spiritual rebirth views. Okay, so basically she tells me about this beautiful being. He was an amazing being. I didn't want to read too much because some of it's personal. So she did see a spacecraft, she says. So before I returned to California, I was staying with a good friend who lived on the island on sacred ground. It had been an Indian burial site. Before I was let to leave the next day, we each woke at around 3 a.m. or so, met in the living room and wondered why we both woke up. We went outside and were looking up in the sky and observed a UFO spacecraft flying nearby and then change its course and fly back the way it had come. We went inside and decided to try to be in communication with these beings. I don't recall if she received a message on what it was, but I received this message. It was visual, and then I heard words. Please see the next page for my drawing and the vision and message. As a young girl, I would sit outside by the flower garden and I planted in our backyard, sing and look up into the night sky and think I would go home. Thank you for all the truth and beauty you share. Much love, Deborah. And this is the picture that she saw, the vision that she got. And she said, what I saw, what I heard, the second coming of Christ isn't the light coming into the world, but the light coming out of the world. I now realize they were speaking of the Great Awakening. Absolutely. And I'm seeing this more and more in myself, that this is about the light, and it's about the light we already have, and removing the darkness from ourselves and from attaching to us and allowing that to shine through. I think I talked more about that in my last video that I have up. Now, who do I go with next? Let's do this one. Oh, this is a beautiful package. I was so stoked because I love chili. So this is from a guy named Neil Hooper. Hello, Neil. Neil is from, I think, Queensland. Yes, Malanda in Queensland, which is a state north of my state. And Neil makes, do you want to see? He makes chutney. I can't wait to eat that with the big steak. Sweet chili chutney. So he's got mild, medium, and hot. Let's have a look at the ingredient. I want to eat it. It's got a bit of sugar in it, Neil. Got a bit of sugar in it, but that's okay. Well, of course, it's chutney. So I can't wait to try that. So he's got this Isabel sweet chili chutney, and I will put his link below. Oh, yum. Okay, hi JC, hope this parcel and gifts finds you and your daughter well. Thanks so much for everything you have done for me. You are truth and light. Thank you. Your content videos are truth. When you tear up and cry doing your videos, so do I, while I am watching them. It's to my daughter laughing. Only my humble opinion, JC, but I believe you to be an angel. I believe you to be an angel upon this earth. I also think it is very brave of you to do what you are doing, especially considering the AI tech and surveillance we all find ourselves subject to in this most treacherous of times. Yeah, that's what I was talking about in my last video. I sent this parcel just so I could share something with you for a change. I hope you enjoy it. It's all mine, every part of it, and very special to me. Try it with cheese and biscuits initially. Hopefully you will find many uses for it. Thanks again for being the authentic you. Take care, mate. Regards, Neil Hooper. Thank you, Neil. And I want to, I'm going to share he's got, have you got a website, Neil? Let's have a look. I'm sure there's a website. I bet you there's a website. There's got to be a website. Where's your website? Oh, he's got so many different spices. Okay, he's got off the scale stuff. Off the scale. It's so hot. For a full list of stockers. Okay, so he's got stockers, but he does have an email address. Isabel's Condiment Co. Isabel's, ISABELS, Condiment Co @gmail.com. Thank you so much, Neil. You know, I like chili. I really do. I love chili. Very much. Love it. Now, who are we going with next? Have I only got one left? Oh, I've got a letter. Now, this beautiful being, this beautiful soul, always writes me. Actually, the next two. Where's the other one? Where is it? Hang on. I lost something. I lost a package. Well, I have two people that always send me stuff and write to me. Actually, three people that I want to talk about. We've got Irene. Irene, I love you so much. Irene Robinson. I'm going to handwrite you a letter, Irene. I've been saying this for weeks. Irene lives in Western Australia, and she always writes me these beautiful messages, and she's a carer. I think she cares for her brother, and I think it's her brother or her husband, or both maybe. And she remembered my daughter's birthday, and she sent me gifts for my daughter. She sent me a beautiful card, and she made something. She made a gorgeous like a cubby house that you put over a table, and then she can hide under the table, and she personalized it. It was just so gorgeous. So thank you so much, my beautiful angel. I won't share my daughter's name, but she did send a card, a happy birthday card for my daughter. And my beautiful girl is like the sweetest angel. And honestly, anyone would be proud to have her as their daughter or part of their family. She's just the most gorgeous angel in the world, and she teaches me patience every single day and to live in the moment, and she's an absolute blessing. So thank you, Irene. And we've got James Thompson. James from West Virginia. James, he always sends me something. He's always sending me letters, and they're so beautiful, and I appreciate them so much. And I wish I should have written back to your last one that you sent me, James, but he sent me some riddles, which I love. Most people, I really like riddles, actually. A handful of riddles. He wrote, "Hi JC, here are some riddles. After printing, it was such a sea of black ink. I tried to colour a bit." So he put some colour in there. He put little dots of colour in there. "The answers to number 8 is more quality than a thing. I appreciate your videos so much. Take care. Love, James." Love, Jim, he wrote. Thank you so much, my beautiful soul. I won't read them out because they're riddles that he's written me. What is this? I always go, I never leave. I'll read one. I always go, I never leave. From gravity I wend. I've multiple beginnings. I'll have a salty end. I always go, I never leave. From gravity I wend. I've multiple beginnings. I'll have a salty end. It's just frustrating. Is it the ocean? Or the tide? Maybe it's the tide. Answer to the rivers. A river. Well, I knew it was something to do with water. Rivers have many sources that join into one stream that eventually ends at the sea, the salty end. Yeah, see, I should have I should have known it was a river. Salty end. Well, there you go. See, I'm usually pretty good with riddles. Okay. Now, I've got to find the other gift. So let me press pause. Okay. It was right next to me. So, Eleni Nuss, who is in my Patreon, always sending me gifts. Always, always, always. And I'm scared to open this because the last time I opened, it's either sequins or not sequins, glitter or sparkles and fairy dust flying out. Last time there was 2 butterflies that flew out, and it was such a joy. Not real butterflies, they were like paper butterflies, and they flew out. So I wonder if she's got another big surprise for me. I'll quickly show you something that Eleni sent and made. She made these, I think she said 20 or 30 years ago, back in the 90s. She used to sell them. Eleni's leatherwork, wearable art. And this is actually, it was so beautiful. So you wear it on it's supposed to be like a medicine bag, moondrop leaf. The pouch came into being to hold sacred objects relevant to the individual. Each one is totally unique and individually made to resonate with its owner. So she said she made a whole bunch of these, and then she felt over the years to gift them to people. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's a leaf. It kind of looks like a paisley. And there's a feather in there. And this is, I've undone it, but it's supposed to tie up like crisscross. To me, I feel like it's like a medicine bag, and I could probably put tobacco in there. I've been working with shamanic things recently, and tobacco, when you get organic tobacco, it's actually very powerful to help communicate with nature, with trees. So I might use that to hold tobacco in. But this time, Eleni sent me something else. I'm scared. Let's have a look. Okay, I'm ready for the butterflies. I'm scared. Look, there's petals. There's rose petals falling out. There's glitter. There's rose petals. Okay. Okay, it smells good. Oh, okay, I'm waiting for is there butterflies going to fly out? No butterflies, but look at that. Oh my gosh, you put money in there. What? What? Eleni, why? Why do you send me money? Oh, I'm going to put that in my daughter's piggy bank. That is, and look, it's got glitter on it. It's like, if you've never seen Australian money, it's very colourful. And that looks like a drag queen had it down their crotch. And look at this, it smells amazing. She's got a little tree. My daughter's going to love this. Oh, it smells so good. And there's like all rose petals in there and a little glitter. She always does this. She's so generous. Look at this. There's like oh wow, this has a lot of meaning, and I'm going to tell you why. I've been working with, like I said, I've been doing a lot of shamanic things, and I've been working with spirit animals in my meditations, and this is one of the animals that keeps appearing to me. If I believe this is a deer, the deer keeps appearing, and also the jaguar keeps appearing to me. JCK, much love and gratitude for your humour, wisdom and knowledge, for the courage to share 110% your truth and vulnerability. May your heart be blessed with all the beauty and love in this 3D reality that you yourself give out to all that are open to receive. From all our hearts to yours, JC. Eleni. P.S. The little almost horse is for your daughter. I think it might be a deer. Like, I love that almost horse. Oh, she'll love it. She'll love all the little... Actually, she'll love all these little sequined fairies that you've got in here. It's so beautiful. I just want to show everyone. This smells divine. She's always sending me these beautiful little things. Look at that. Little sequins, and it smells so good. Yeah, my daughter will love that, actually. I think it might be a deer or a gazelle. Yeah, I think it might be a deer or a gazelle. Thank you so much, Elaine, and thank you for the very generous gift. But this is how the amazing people are in this community, and I want everybody to know that. And this is why I do these videos, because you know, this is not just for me. I mean, people are reaching out because they're feeling in their heart. Then it's not just for recognition, right? I believe that these gifts are given, and I can always feel it. I can always feel when somebody's generously given, and they're giving it from the heart because they appreciate the work. It's given with love, and it's given with so much generosity. And I believe what they are trying to say is thank you. And they're giving it to me because I happen to be the public figure. But this shows you just how generous people are in our world, in our community. And if you look for that joy and that generosity and love and appreciation in others, and if you see it in yourself, you will see it in others, and you'll see it in your community. I really think that we need to turn the tide of this focus on what's wrong with the world and start focusing on what's going right. I think that we need to start with our own selves, and instead of focusing on what's going wrong in your life, focus on what's going right. We have so much negativity being thrown at us, and depending on where you wish to place your focus and your frequency is what will manifest in your life. So, for example, my daughter, you know, I often say she has autism, and the reason why I say it like that, I'm not saying it like it's an impediment. I say it because that is her, and that is how she sees the world, you know. I think in the Maori language, the word or the name they give for children with autism is in their own time. And she does things in her own time. She is in her own world. She takes her time to do things, and what my daughter has shown me is patience and living in the moment. And I can either see her as having a problem, which is how all the therapeutics approach it. And while I appreciate everybody saying, I heard your daughter has autism, here's a cure. How do I put it? It's not something, you can't just cure it. It's a state of being that has so many layers to it. And yes, there are many things that have created that trauma in that child, but there's also a karmic thing going on with that soul where they may have been brought in or chose to be born into a family to share with that family a different way of seeing things. So we can either see these beautiful souls as having a disability and therefore a lack, or we can see it as what are her strengths, what are her things that she loves to do, how do we focus on the good. And that's what I want to do with this video for you guys. I know it's long, you don't have to watch it all. I might try to timestamp it, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Flick through my videos, feel free. If you have given me things in the past, I'm sorry if I haven't written back to you personally. I do want you to know that I open every single one and I do read every single word, and I am so deeply appreciative of that. And I don't do the work that I do to receive anything. I do it because I want to do it, hence my disappearance. You know, I don't owe anyone anything, but I do it when I want to do it. And I don't churn out shows like a production company. I don't have a team around me. It's just me. I don't have people producing my show or scripting what I'm doing. I do it all by myself. And I do it because I love it, and I do it because I want to share information, and I want to speak from my heart, and I feel that I have something to say. And even if I didn't have something to say, I would try to share with you people that are relevant and important, and even share a bit of my life with you. So I hope you are all well, and I love you all, and let's meet again sometime. I'm sure I'm going to have more videos coming out, and I'll speak to you guys later. Bye.